Hey guys, this is Linda here, and today I'm going to show you 5 of my favorite stretches. I like to always keep up my flexibility through yoga, through some daily stretching. Unfortunately, due to lack of time, I don't always get in a full, maybe 30-minute yoga session. So these are some stretches that I tend to do right before bed just to calm down, just to like sort of ease into my sleep. So the first one is called the middle split, and all you have to do is you're going to lengthen both legs out in both directions, and you can either point or flex your toes. I like to flex mine, and I try to engage the inside of my legs. So I feel this in my inner legs. I also feel it in the rotators near my glutes. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna crawl forward. Now if you can't go as far as I can go, totally fine if you're here. All you have to do is make progressive improvements. So next time maybe you're here, maybe next time you're here. I've been doing yoga for maybe 3-4 years now. So if you're not where I'm at right now, that's totally fine. I started off not even being able to touch my toes. I wasn't even close to touching my toes, but now I'm much more flexible. You just have to work on it. So as you can see, I'm really engaging my glutes as I do this, and I'm really getting a nice groin stretch. And you can just stay here for maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 seconds, whatever you can handle. Sometimes when I'm bored, I even browse YouTube like this. Or when I'm watching TV or reading a book. It's just a good way to get in a stretch while you're multitasking. My second favorite stretch is the classic, gosh, I don't know what to call this again, just forward fold. So all you have to do, you're going to either point or flex your toes, maybe floint, maybe you don't engage them at all. I like engaging my toes. Point them, you're going to lift your upper back, and you're going to fold from the hips. Never fold from the back. You're not going to get as much of a stretch this way. So what you can do, you can bring your hands up, sit tall on your sit bones, and you're going to come forward like that. You can grab onto your toes, that's fantastic. If you want to put a yoga block and you're super flexible and go really far, go for it. But if you're here, that's totally fine too. It's the stretch that counts. Stretching is a fantastic way to end your day or begin your day and end your workout, especially if you want to prevent injuries. My third favorite stretch is called Happy Baby. This one isn't particularly very aesthetic. It's more, it gets a nice groin stretch. So what you want to do is you want to come down onto your back. And you're going to bring your knees into your chest at first. Then you're going to split them open. You're going to grab the inside. Ooh. Should have done this on a yoga mat. This feels really sharp. Okay, you're gonna grab the inside of your heels, and you're just going to play shifting your weight, straightening one leg, bending the other. And what this does, it gets a nice, very nice groin stretch. And if you want, you can straighten both legs. I really like straightening both legs because it gets more of a stretch. Ow, my back hurts. See if you can get both your toes to touch the ground. If not, that's totally fine. My fourth favorite stretch is a back bend. It's called, in yoga, if you're familiar, Urdhva Dhanurasana. And if you're not familiar with yoga, it's basically called the wheel pose. Otherwise, people call it the bridge pose, but actually it's called the wheel pose. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna come back and lie down again. If you can't come all the way up into full bridge, which I will show you in a minute, just do this. This is bridge pose. You can shimmy your shoulders underneath, maybe clasp your hands, lift your hips, just stay here, whatever feels comfortable to you. If you can, plant your hands by your ears And if you've never done this before, please don't try it by yourself. And please make sure that your back is warmed up before you do this. So you're gonna plant your hands by your ears, and on the count of 3, you're gonna inhale and lift up into Urdhva Dhanurasana. And you're gonna feel this in your upper back. You're gonna feel this quite possibly in your lower back as well. And if you want, you can play with straightening your legs, walking it in, maybe lifting one leg, maybe lifting one arm. And when you're ready, exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, come back and hug your knees in to counter that back bend. My 5th favorite stretch is one that you can do right on your bed, right on the couch, wherever you're comfortable. What I like to do is multitask in this pose. It's called the frog pose. What you're gonna do, you're gonna come down onto your belly, and as you can see, I'm clapping my feet together, and the goal of this stretch is to try to get your feet to touch the ground as well as your hips. Now, don't ever force yourself into this stretch. I've had the mistake of forcing myself into this stretch, and I woke up the next morning and I couldn't really walk properly, and it wasn't good. So what you want to do, it's progressive. You're going to bend your knees and you're just going to lightly kind of pulse down a little bit. And if you want, you can get a friend to help you put a little bit of ankle pressure down, but not too much. Once you become flexible enough in the hips, your hips will open enough so that I've had some friends and dancers that can do this pose fantastically. Like their feet are on the ground and their hips are also on the ground. This is a fantastic stretch for the hips, and we tend to store a lot of emotion and pressure in your hips, or so yoga kind of philosophy goes. So when we stretch the hips, sometimes it can talk back and it will say, hey, that doesn't feel good at all. And that's okay. Keep playing with it, keep pushing it a little bit and a little bit, and you'll get more and more flexible. And it's a great way to relax, and it kind of lets your hips breathe a little bit, which I think is fantastic if you want to go to sleep with some nice loose hips. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, my top 5 favorite stretches. Let me know if you like these videos, and please like, comment, and subscribe below. Tell me what kind of videos you like to see. Do you want to see stretching videos, cardio videos, weightlifting videos, Pilates videos, or maybe you just want to see me talk and vlog. Oh, and by the way, if you like seeing me talk and vlog, you should check out my 2nd channel, which I will post, if I can link it, right here. If not, then in the description down below. Yeah, just let me know, because I'm here to help you get on your journey. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.